Another one. We the best music. DJ Khaled.
Sometime and I've been keeping to myself. I had my eyes upon the prize, ain't watching anybody else.
Hey everyone, it is Brooke. Today I'm going to be doing a really exciting video. I'm going to be doing a hairstyles video, and I'm going to be showing you 10 hairstyles that are inspired by Pinterest and Tumblr. I just love Pinterest and Tumblr hairstyles, hence the video, but I just wanted to show you some of them because on past videos I've gotten requests to do hairstyles videos. I really love these hairstyles, especially this one. I've been recently wearing more space buns because I've never worn them before and I really love them because they're so cute. Make sure to subscribe to my vlog channel and to this channel as well. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It will be on the screen right here. It is Brook Chrisman with 2 N's. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't want to keep this intro going on for ages and ages, so let's just go ahead and get into the video. I'm only human, can't you see? So first for these Dutch fishtail pigtail braids, that's a mouthful, but I just parted my hair down the center and I started Dutch braiding from the very top. And a little like secret I do is I first start regular braiding at the top and then I eventually lead into grabbing pieces and just like regular Dutch braiding. And right when you get right below your ear, like right along your neckline, you want to grab whatever leftover pieces of hair you have left behind the braid, if that makes sense. Just look at what I'm doing, and then you're going to separate whatever hair you have in your hand into twos, and then that's when you're going to start fishtailing. I'm probably not going to be able to talk throughout this whole voiceover, so basically a Dutch braid is just like a French braid, but it's just you're reversing it and you're putting the pieces over instead of under. I'm pretty sure that's right. Just look up a tutorial on how to Dutch braid because there's a lot of Dutch braids incorporated throughout this whole hairstyles video. After I finish braiding, I just hold the end in my hand and I just pull it apart. And it's better to not put the elastic on when you're pulling it apart because it's easier to pull it apart. And then after I'm done pulling it apart, I just secure it with an elastic. And a little tip is to pull out some side pieces. Here's me awkwardly eating my banana ice cream. Then I just went ahead and did the same exact thing on the other half of my head. And that's pretty much it for this look. I just love this hairstyle so much because it keeps your hair out of your face. I'm only human, can't you see? For this next hairstyle, it is pretty similar to the last hairstyle. You're just going to part your hair wherever and then you're just going to start Dutch braiding. And remember to braid a regular piece and then as you keep on going, then start Dutch braiding because it just looks nicer and it starts more towards your scalp than farther away, if that makes sense. Then I stopped braiding right when I got like ear level and I just braided all the way down to the end of my braid, if that makes sense. Just look at the clip, I don't make sense. So on the opposite side, I first started out by pulling out some pieces so it was easier for me in the long run. And then I just started Dutch braiding. Then you're just going to keep on braiding until you get to the nape of your neck where you can't keep on braiding and it's in like an awkward position. This is probably the hardest part of this braid because you have to like switch your hands around. So basically when you switch your hands around, the hand that was holding the top piece will be holding the bottom piece and vice versa. And yes, I know I can see how the braid looks really bad in the back, but you know, it doesn't look that bad, but you know, it could have been better. And then I'm just going to undo the elastic from the first braid and I'm just going to unbraid it and then divide those two pieces of hair into two, if that makes sense. And then you're just going to start a regular fishtail until you get to the end of your hair and just secure it with an elastic. Then you're going to pull apart the pieces just to make it more fluffy and messy looking. So that's pretty much it for this braid. I really love this braid so much. I'm only human, can't you see? For the next braid, it is going to be a halo braid, and I've seen these all over Tumblr. I just think they are so cute. So you're just going to start by regular Dutch braiding until you get to about where I am. It's like right above the ear, and you're going to stop taking pieces from the bottom, and you're just going to be taking pieces from the top, and you're just going to eventually braid around your whole head and bring it to the other side of your head. Here it is again, that awkward hand transition. So you're just going to just flip your hands around and just take your time and you'll be totally fine. And as you can see, I finally made it to the other side of my head, and as you're braiding closer to your face, make sure you're pulling the pieces tighter so that way it doesn't create bumps when you're laying it out on the top of your head. That's what we're going to do next. Obviously pull it apart, and you want to make it as fluffy and as big as you can because it's kind of like a milkmaid braid. You want to make it really big and really pancaked looking like braids. Then you're just going to go ahead and secure that end in place. So that is pretty much it for this halo braid. I just love this so much.
I'm only human, can't you see?
For the next braid, it's going to be a simple type of braid. You're just going to be doing a waterfall braid, and basically you're just going to do a regular braid and you're going to add a piece, and then as you add that piece you're going to drop a bottom piece. So just watch what I'm doing and it'll probably make a lot more sense. And then when you get to around 2 more inches past your ear, you're going to stop adding hair and you're just going to regular braid till the end of your hair. And then of course you're just going to pull it apart and then do the same thing to the opposite side, and then I'm just going to pin them and cross them in the back of my head. That's pretty much it for the final look. Just, it kind of reminds me of like a festival like hairstyle.
I'm only human, can't you see?
Next hairstyle, it's just the simple messy bun. So you're going to first by pulling back all your hair as if you're going to pull it into a ponytail, and then you're going to section off a piece like at the crown of your head, and you're just going to tease the heck out of it because you really want a lot of volume in this messy bun. Then I just flipped my head upside down and grabbed all the hair at the top of my head, and make sure you tease like the excess hair that I'm holding on to right now, so that way you get extra, like, if it's more tangly the better, you know. And then I just took a clear elastic and secured it, and I really love this. And make sure you pull it apart and you can secure it with some bobby pins. And I really love this because it's just really simple and really cute.
I'm only human, can't you see?
For this next hairstyle, you're just going to part off like a rectangle right above your ear, and it just makes a lot more sense, as I say throughout the whole video, just to look at what I'm doing. So you're just going to part just a rectangle, and you're going to pull all the excess hair to the side so it's totally out of the way. Then I took the comb again and I sectioned off a little tiny part so that wouldn't be braided, because I kind of want some hair right above my ears, so that way it's not just like the braid. I just feel like it looks better. It's just your personal preference. Then I just started Dutch braiding that little section, and once I was done Dutch braiding that section, I just went ahead and just did a regular 3-strand braid. Then I gathered all my hair so I could put it into a ponytail, and I made sure I laid the braid out how I wanted it to, and I just secured it with a clear elastic. Then to make it more messy looking, I added a really like messy looking braid because, you know, it just added more texture to the look. So that's pretty much it for this hairstyle. I really love it because if you like go to the gym or something and you want to spice up your regular ponytail, this is the way to go. I just think it's so cute. Yes, I know, I've said cute about every single time, about every single hairstyle.
I'm only human, can't you see?
For this next hairstyle, you're just going to part off hair just in this section right about the crown of your head, and you're just going to pull it up and then tease it. Once I pulled all my hair at the top of my head, I just pulled out some pieces to give it more of a messy look because that's how we're going with like all these hairstyles. And then once I did that, I'm just going to tease the heck out of that ponytail just so I can get a messier look for the messy bun. Then once you got the bun you like in place, then you're just going to secure it with an elastic. Then you're just going to pull it apart and you can secure it with some bobby pins. Mine didn't really need any. Just to make this look a little more detailed, I guess, I'm just going to add a fishtail and I'm just going to pull it apart, and I just really like the look of this. You can definitely like curl your hair with this to make it look better, but just because it's heatless, I'm not going to. And yeah, this is the final look. I'm only human, can't you say? For this next hairstyle, you're going to section off some hair above your ears, and you're just going to secure that with an elastic and pull out some pieces while you're at it. Then you're just going to flip your head over. I just did that because it's a lot easier and it doesn't hurt my arms that much. And I just started fishtailing all the way till the end of my braid. And then, of course, you guys know what to do. You just pull it apart and make it really big and full looking. And I really love this hairstyle because it keeps your hair out of your face, which is great for the summer. I'm only human, can't you say? For this next hairstyle, you're just going to grab a big section of hair and you're just going to Dutch braid it really loosely and messily because this is just going to be like a messy updo. Then you're just going to gather all the hair and make sure you pull it apart while you're at it because it really makes a difference. Like, look how much more fuller the braid looks. And then you're just going to push all the hair into a bun-like form and secure it with an elastic. Then I just pulled out some pieces from the side, and yeah, that is pretty much it for this whole look. And I honestly am just so obsessed with this hairstyle. I'm only human, can't you say? So finally, the last hairstyle, you're just going to part off 2 little ponytails at the very top of your head, and you're going to just tease them, of course, and then you're just going to put them into a bun-like form and secure them with bobby pins. Then we are finished! Psych! So basically, it's not a tutorial with Brook with adding something extra, so I just added another fishtail and I just pulled it apart just to give it more of a messy look because you guys know I love messy looks. So that is pretty much it for all these hairstyles, but I love this hairstyle in particular because I've never really worn space buns and I just love space buns so much now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and comment down below your favorite hairstyle from this video. I think this might be my favorite hairstyle. I kind of like them all. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you liked it. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!